I can't read this. Phil, you read the headline.
Trump derangement syndrome. State rep sterilizes herself to protest president. Thank you.
What? Is this like those
This
women
is real.
that were...
This is real. Okay. Democratic Michigan Rep Lori Pahutsky, during a protest Wednesday against Trump, announced she decided to sterilize herself as a way to challenge the new administration. Lady,
Thank you for your service. Is what
Thank you for
what Tim is saying. Thank you for your service. We appreciate your commitment to not making another one of you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
This was just under 2 weeks ago. I underwent surgery to ensure that I would never have to navigate a pregnancy in Donald Trump's America. I refuse to let my body be treated as currency by an administration that only sees value in my ability to procreate.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure every conservative is saying exactly what Phil just said.
Didn't he just make Pam Bondi like Attorney General?
Yes.
What about that? Who was the really overweight influencer who said she lost 50 pounds since Trump took office because of the price of food? What? Olivia Julie.
Yeah, I don't
know her name. Julianne or something like that. Said that she lost 50 pounds in 2 weeks because of the price of everything.
It's going to be really funny after all these USAID employees are fired, and then all of the followers that liberals have just disappear.
Right, exactly.
And then they're like, I'm going to be tracking this, you guys, because I'm warning you, David Pakman, you hear me. I'm staring at your subscriber count, and after USAID goes down, if those numbers, if your views don't, I got questions. I'm kidding, by the way. I genuinely think people watch that guy's show.
Look, man, like Vosh was just on the other day, like complaining. There was a clip of him complaining, I'm going to be in the poorhouse, blah, 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 blah.
Wait, what?
Vosh was just on his stream e-begging, saying, you really got to subscribe and blah, 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 because I'm going to be in the poorhouse, da, da, da. Wow. I didn't see the whole clip, but
Has he considered sterilizing himself?
I think, well.
Hold on, I got a question. Like, this movement's been around for a minute. Like, when Trump was running, tons of women said that they were going to sterilize themselves so that they don't risk getting pregnant in, a post-Roe America or whatever. And I'm like, if I cheer that on, will I get banned on YouTube? If I clap, you go, girl, they're going to be like, stop that. You know what I mean?
Think about how sad that is, that people would do that over politics, deprive themselves of a happy life. I mean,
they don't consider that a happy life.
No. They're not depriving themselves. They are sacrificing themselves for us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They also don't consider that a happy life. They don't see the life. They don't see like having a family.
They are making the world a better place by stopping climate change.
I wish
wait. That's our in. You can't ban me because I'm celebrating their efforts against climate change.
Oh, good for you. That's good.
Liberals, if you want to fight climate change, I hear, don't have kids.
Oh, right. All right. I did see AOC discuss that.
That's right.
Yes.
So I'm not being mean. I'm agreeing with
I'll be mean.
So, but let's go back to that Vosh thing. I heard that there were some, so this happened after the election. Pakman and Brian Tyler Cohen, a bunch of people were like, I'm losing subscribers. Oh, heaven, help me. And then at the end of the week, Pakman was like, no, they started signing back up again. We're getting people. Is that true, or have they been bleeding subs the whole time?
I'm not sure. Hey, if you're watching and you know the Vosh clip that I'm talking about, tweet that at me. Just tag me. But if I understand correctly, the situation was, do you have it? Okay. The situation was he was on his Twitch stream. And
Pakman's doing well. His show's growing.
Oh, well.
He's getting lots of subs.
Good for him.
YouTube's propping them all up. Trump's got to have a meeting with the YouTube people. And he's got to be like...
Did he? Yeah, I think he did. So we'll see what happens. I did hear that, Musk went there and it was supposed to change. But I saw in the last few days, a couple people said that they were still getting... their posts taken down and stuff on Instagram, but... Well,
YouTube is still very much propping up the left, censoring and doing all that stuff.
So you're going to find out that, like, the government is buying a bunch of YouTube premium subscriptions. I bet you they're doing that, too.
Yeah.
Well, YouTube Premium is just TV, isn't it?
No. YouTube TV is different than YouTube Premium.
Okay.
I think it did come out that they were buying a lot of Disney Plus subscriptions.
Was it for real?
I believe so. Look it up. I think so.
I mean, that makes sense. Bob Iger loves politics.
Yeah. It's so frustrating to hear these kind of things. Because it was one thing when you were just like, oh, these people are all kind of on the same page. But then to come to find out that the government is just spending tax dollars, spending your money on promoting their own their ideology that they ascribe to, even though half the country is not down with it. It's really frustrating.
What's really sad is I went all over the country, probably like we had 26 stops. We went everywhere, and we met so many people at events that would like cry. They were so isolated and lonely. They felt like they couldn't believe that this whole country, where it was going and everything. And now it turns out all of that was pretty much fake. But a lot of these people felt like, you know, they lost friends, family, this and that, so isolated. And then they'd come and they'd go to a big stadium with, 10,000 people that think like them and think, oh my God, I'm not the only one. I thought the world's gone crazy. But the media is telling them that they're terrible people. Yeah. They're despicable. They're going to kill their grandparents, all this stuff. And it really hurt people deeply. And, to think that it was all a cognitive warfare operation.
That
Yo,
Vosh,
the SBA gave a bunch of loans to YouTubers.
The
Yeah,
Vosh,
look at that.
I got
the
banned
Vosh
for
clip,
life.
the Vosh clip. Kellen put the Vosh clip in the IRL Slack.
SBA was giving money to YouTubers?
Yeah.
Wow.
For being a bit self-centered for a moment. I'm sorry. I apologize. I know. They say
Did he lose
privileged
weight?
streamer.
Yes,
My
he
job
did.
could go out like that. You know how crazy things are getting over here? Literally, like at any moment. You know that? They could just say, hey, YouTube, it's un-American of you to allow left-leaning people to post videos. These communist videos are pro-China. Kablamo, I'm out. And that's a little scary. It's literally like there's no, like it's a day-by-day thing. I wake up every morning and I check. So I'm just saying, in the meantime, maybe I'm a little bit more like and subscribe-y than usual. You have a backup platform you're planning to go to if shit hits the fan? Yeah, there's a corner under, like right next to the 5 in downtown Seattle that I don't usually see other people panhandling on.
I mean,
Really?
I think. That
I gotta say, like that pitch, that was no good, Vosh. Vosh, you can do better than that. You've got to bang the table, and you've got to be like, the time is now. The resistance needs you. Like you could do better than that.
I don't imagine that he's actually in significant trouble or in significant risk of losing his YouTube channel. But I wouldn't have a problem if Twitch actually started to say, look, the commie stuff is a little too much. You've got Hassan, who's a terrorist supporter. You got Vosh, who's a lolicon. You got Destiny, who's a sex pest and alleged to be sharing.
Doesn't he have criminal charges?
Yeah, alleged.
I don't know if that's true. I don't.
That's why I said alleged, but he's alleged to have shared videos of himself and another woman.
I thought it was a guy.
Well, no, that did one happened too, but this is another time. So he's alleged to have the woman is actually
Look, my
charges and stuff,
my
the left is in
feelings
shambles.
My feelings were hurt when I found out that Politico, who gets less views than us, makes substantially is not even the right word, like substantially times 10 more money than we do.
Well, it was a big deal when there was the Great Purge of 2020 on YouTube. I was part of it. X22 Report, SGT Report, Amazing Polly. There was a whole bunch of people in one day that got their channels taken away. Overnight, banned for life. And I still don't understand that rationale. But, I mean, have we ever seen any YouTube or Google back end like we did for Twitter and Facebook? Because, they should come clean and get back on track. If they're asking Trump to be a part of the administration, then remove everything and let everyone compete, in real time.
I want to see this USAspending.gov website is really amazing. I'm trying to look up data on YouTube. Like, is the government giving money to YouTube? And when you search for YouTube, it just is YouTubers.
How about Alphabet?
Yeah, but I'm curious. Are they like buying these packages? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, does YouTube have some kind of like crazy $10,000 package? The government's just like, we'll buy that.
Maybe, but do you know about Arabella Partners and 1630 Fund and I think Tides? Like, it could be coming through something else, too.
I think they call it solicitation. Like, if you go to someone and say, they used to do in Chicago, they probably still do it. You go to keggers. Have you ever been to a kegger party?
Yes.
Of course. And they sell red cups.
Yes, I know.
And it's like, the beer's free, but the cup is $5. And
Right,
I'm like, bro,
exactly.
you think the cops are going to fall for that? But that's what they would do every time. And they'd be like, I'm not selling beer. I'm selling cups. And it's like, yeah, you're selling beer, dude. Like, red cups don't cost $5.
It's a markup.
They do not.
Sure. Yeah, it's because, and then you know what was really funny in Chicago? Because Cook County had a tax on cigarettes. So people would drive to Indiana, buy cartons of cigarettes for like $20, then drive to Chicago parties and sell the packs half off and make insane money.
Wow,
I'm pretty sure that's smuggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. People would do that in New Hampshire. People would come to New Hampshire, buy cigarettes, buy liquor, buy
Brooklyn and Manhattan.
buy fireworks, and then they would drive back down into Massachusetts because Massachusetts has the most draconian laws of just about anything anywhere. Only recently did the gun sellers started actually saying, look, you have to show an ID to be able to buy ammunition, because in Massachusetts you have to have an FID card or whatever just to buy ammunition. They won't sell actual guns because that's not actually regulated by the federal government, but because those are regulated by the federal government. But you have to do a NICS check for that stuff. But when it comes to ammo, the government doesn't, the feds don't care. So people would come into New Hampshire and go to, different gun sellers and buy ammunition and stuff.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.